What's happening, y'all, man? I just want to go live right now, see what's happening out here. Um, I'm a firm believer in a lot of the things that I preach to my son. I'm a firm believer in a lot of the things that I raise him to believe in. I also feel like, my son is a big part of what I do and the reason that I do. So I just want to come to y'all right now and let y'all know, a few things that's been on my mind. Apparently, Kamala Harris is the vice president, elect, which is amazing. Shout out to her for that accomplishment in her own right. Shout out to her. But with that being said, obviously we all are gonna dissect every little part of everything that comes out of her mouth from here forward. Please make sure you guys subscribe. Please subscribe. That's what this video is for right here, is for us to get our subscribers up. And we're going to try our hardest to accomplish that today. Now, if you have any questions, please, or anything you want me to speak on right now while I got this live broadcast, please let me know. Let me know. I apologize if this is not the clearest. This is my first live streaming right now, and I'm doing this to help my son's YouTube channel get back up and up to par. It's Talik right here. But we're gonna do a Q&A in about 10 or 15 minutes. I'm gonna ask him a few questions, and hopefully he can give me some solid answers. And we can get these subscribers up, man. Let's see if you guys have anybody got any questions. Please feel free to shoot those questions right here in the comment section. We will definitely address them. Hopefully you guys are up to date with what's going on with Mr. Tyleek and his videos. He's definitely been putting his best effort towards trying to get his videos to rank high on the suggestions, recommendations, and right now he's currently working on his book. That's what's happening right now. Right over here. Let's see if I can show you guys. Right over there. That's his area where he's in there working on his book, and his book will be finished. We're shooting for what? The middle of September? Yep. Middle of September, his book should be done. Please be on the lookout on all the audiobook sites. Please be on the lookout on his website for his audio book. It's gonna definitely be a hard copy as well. We already got some stuff in the works right now with Barnes and Noble, where we're gonna be able to do some book signings, and in the near future, obviously, the coronavirus is hindering that right now. But please support a young entrepreneur. Please, we definitely need that. Okay. In the meantime, what's up, bud? What you doing? You just gonna sit there? But get back to work real quick. We'll get to the Q&A in a second, all right? And he's like my bodyguard sometimes. He's just gonna stand behind me and make sure y'all scared of him. That's what that was about. He just wants to stand and intimidate you guys. But like I said, we're gonna do a Q&A with him in about 10 minutes or so. Now in the comment section below, please know anything that you may think. Any questions you may have about anything coming up. We definitely are going to need support from you guys. Without you guys, we won't be able to make it. This channel will not survive without support from you guys. So please subscribe. Please show some love. Please definitely show people that, you guys support this young 13-year-old entrepreneur, man. He's doing it all by himself. He's making his content himself. I don't edit. I don't edit the content. I don't tell him how to write it. I tell him, I suggest things we could write about, and we go from there. You know what I mean? He's been writing since he was 12 years old. He's been writing. His first book was about, or I guess you could say his first paper was on Stan Lee. One of his first papers were on Stan Lee right after he passed away. So that's around that time is when he started writing. But please support him. One of the ways you can support him in his journey to be, one of the most published authors is by subscribing to his YouTube page and being able to, check out all of his social media sites. Please check us out on GoFundMe. Please check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Indeed. We got a Tumblr. We're on Reddit. Please check us out everywhere, anywhere. Please feel free to do so. I'm just trying to wait for our viewers to get up a little bit higher, and then we will start the Q&A, because I definitely have some questions I would like to pass down to my son and get his opinion on, get his opinion on the direction that this country's headed in. This is almost 2020 is almost over, man. It's almost the end of the year, and 2020 has been a hell of a year for everybody involved, man. I seen something this morning that said, there's 12 million people. They expect 12 million people to have evictions filed against them for people who are written and people who are paying mortgage. 12 million people, man. Just for context, man. Just for context, it's about 3.5 million people in all of Montana. You know what I mean? So that's just this whole states, multiple states full of people. People are gonna be evicted, sitting across the street from an empty home, empty apartment complex, and there's not gonna be anybody in the homes. And this is what our future is. This is what we're headed to right now. Anybody who cares about the political spectrum, they already see this. People who don't care, people who don't, mind, not watching the news and things like that, because they think some of these things are not going to affect you. These things are going to affect all of us, man. All of us. I'm going to say this here. I do not support the Republican Party and 90% of their views. I'll say it again. I do not support the Republican Party and 90% of their views, but I do not support Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris scares me, for real. She literally is for big business. Jeff Bezos. She's for privatizing prisons. She's for literally making money off of prisons, off the backs of, these code words that they use, like criminals, and, these are code words. These are code words for attacking the minority group. And she has been leading that charge for years. So I definitely don't support her or a lot of her agenda, I guess you could call it. And with that being said, for some reason she feels, and the Democrats feel as though they have the women's vote in the bag, they have the black people's vote in the bag, just because I don't know why. That's why Hillary Clinton lost last year, because she thought she had the women's vote in the bag without appealing to women. She didn't even try to appeal to women. So I don't understand that. I don't understand. I don't understand it at all. My one lonely viewer, man, I appreciate you. I don't know who you are, where you are in this world, but I definitely appreciate you hanging around. If you have anything, any questions, anything, just definitely shoot me any questions. I'll definitely answer them. But otherwise, I'm gonna keep on my rant, because this is a video to get my son's subscribers up on this channel, and I'm not stopping until I get the support of the people. I need the people. You guys got to support the movement. It's a team marathon movement. Tyleek is the brand. Tyleek is the lifestyle. We are activists that try our hardest to shed light on things that people keep in the dark. That's the number one goal. That's the number one goal. There's not any other goal in what we're doing. There's not any other objective. My son has aspirations to get his degrees in political science and try his hardest to lead the world through, legislation and bills. He's trying to definitely make a change on what's happening right now, and what's happening right now is not nothing new. It isn't something that is new. It's 4 or 5 different problems that have been happening for over 100 years, and they're compiled on top of each other. And this COVID-19 has just, astrobate them, literally took them to a whole nother level, and have shown all of the true problems in our country that have been there for years. I apologize, excuse me. Please support, please subscribe, please. I'm not getting off of here until we subscribe. I will stay on here for 24 hours straight until we get 1,000 subscribers. No, you don't think so? You don't think I should? 24 hours straight till we get 1,000 subscribers, man. I don't got nothing to do. I'm quarantining. I'm quarantining. I'm at the crib. I'm chilling out. So I'm definitely I need 1,000 subscribers. And until I get 1,000 subscribers, you guys are gonna see my ugly face. Until I get 1,000 subscribers. This is how it's happening. Okay? What else what else we've been talking about lately? You know what they say? I seen a statistic that said the world as a whole are losing IQ points. Which you know what that means? That means the world is getting dumber. The world is getting dumber, and that's not even something we're trying to address at all. You know what else I watched? Because I definitely do anybody who knows me knows that I pretty much watch Sports Center and CNN or Fox News all day, every day. Not because I like CNN specifically or I like Fox News specifically, because to get the truth, you have to watch both of them live for about 2 hours so you can get 15 minutes of truth and then try to make your 5 minutes of honesty out of the night. You know what I'm saying? That takes about 4 hours. So I definitely indulge in Fox News. I definitely indulge in CNN, MSNBC. Shout out to One American News. They definitely, Wikipedia. They are big influences on my son's book, A Generation Z's Reality, copywritten. What else? What else do we copyright? What we're seeing now is copywritten. What else, bud? We got a couple trademarks coming out. What else? What T Marathon trademark, Ty League T-shirt marathon trademark, then Ty League the name trademark. What else do we have? We got nonprofit organization, Ty League T-shirt marathon charitable organization. Look us up. That'll be paperwork will be done with that in about 15 to 20 days. And once that's finished, then we're gonna bring that to our social media as well. In case you don't see any of the links below, please check us out at Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Please get on our GoFundMe and help us out. Check us out on Pinterest, LinkedIn, Reddit, Tumblr, all T Marathon, Tyler, TJ Jackson. Every one of them, but I'm trying to get to the point where if you put in Tyler on any search engine where SEO is involved, we are optimized to the point that you have no choice but to see him on your home screen, in your search bar, and in your recommended or suggested videos. That's the goal. That's the goal. We've been pumping this since July 29th. It took us about a year to put the play together and put the research together, and we're still working it. Like I said earlier, this is my first live video on YouTube Studios. I just want to make sure that it's working correctly because it takes like a week or so to get verified. This ain't no joke. Anybody that thinks that you just put up videos, anybody think that you just put up content and it's just simple like that, trust me, it's a reason that nobody else is doing it. It's a reason you're not doing it, because it's not simple like that. It's not easy. Trust me. Let me show you something. This has been my son. Sorry for my look at that vacuum. I hate that vacuum right there. That vacuum right there. Look at it all tangled up in that cord. Son, grab it out that cord. Look at that, man. That vacuum right there, bro. They make it seem like that vacuum, bro. That shit is supposed to be what's up. That vacuum is not what's up, bro. And the one thing that it did is just show my son that he don't have to sweep no more. So now you see those brooms over there in that corner? They don't never get used because he uses that vacuum sucks, man. I just want to put that out there. That vacuum sucks, bro. But anyways, for anybody think that it takes time, for anybody thinks that we just post stuff and it doesn't take time, but it takes a lot of time. But I don't know if you can see this calendar right here. This calendar is I can see me. Boom, boom, boom. You see those days? That's the second week of August. Up with my fingers. This is the first week of August. Oh, let me see if I can do it. First, I got to go backwards and I go the opposite. Okay, I suck. I'm getting farther away. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Boom, first week. Now, boom, 2 videos a day, bro. 2 videos a day. Plus, my son is writing 100 chapters. Boom, thumbs up. When do you start school? Next Wednesday, you start school. Okay, so my son is doing all of this with the guidance of a great, great, great support system. He's making this happen. So anybody thinks that you just hop on here and you're like that, and it take effort and it takes at least an hour to 2 hours to do one video, to get the content together for one video, to get the research together for one video. And they're not even the best videos. I'm being honest. Like, it's not even the best videos. There's editing. There's so many things that we still need to learn. So many other things we still have to put into practice. But with that all being said, we here. You did me. You did me. He did me back there, man. He did me back there, man. It's all right though. It's all right, man. So look, that's the goal for today. The goal for today is to get our subscribers up. So please, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Please take the time to support a young entrepreneur in the process of his journey and try to make it in this crazy, crazy, crazy world. Okay? That's all we ask. That's all we ask, is that we get a little bit of help on our journey to be successful. And we don't need that help to be financial. You do not have to reach out and put $1. All you have to do is scroll right down to the bottom, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, click that bell to get notifications whenever these bomb videos come popping up in your thing. I mean, not your thing, come popping up in your home page. You know what I mean? Don't you want that? You hit that notification, boom, right there on your home page. There we are, all up in you. Yeah. Not in you like that. I'm talking about on your page though. You know what I'm saying? No, we can't be all up in you. You know what I'm saying? We already had problems with everything else. Now you can't even breathe around us because we get coronavirus, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? There already were a lot of, OBGYN issues. That's what I'm going to call them. There already was a ton of that, I even got one question from anybody. I got one lonely viewer, and whoever that lonely viewer is, I appreciate you. You holding me down. You holding me all the way down. You the reason that I keep on doing. You the reason I keep striving to be the best. You know what I'm saying? I wonder who this lonely viewer is too. Because you are success in the flesh, okay? Shoot me a question, lonely viewer. Please, I'm sorry, I dropped something out of here. On, see my boogers. Not good. But listen, there's something else I was trying to talk about too, man. And that's Kamala Harris. I'm very surprised at that pick, man. I want to say this right here. Every woman that was thought about to be the vice president, every single one of them was extremely qualified to do so, which is why they were thought about. Elizabeth Warren, that would have been my pick. She could have took on the IRS. She could have took on the financial department, the financial. Is their potential? They get that opportunity based off of that word, potential. Okay. Black people, especially black young males, they do not get opportunities based off of what their potential is, because they could potentially end up in prison statistically. Statistically, that's where they're headed to. So that is definitely something that doesn't really favor them. Potential does not favor our black youth. You know what favors our black youth? Demonstrated accomplishments. So when somebody can demonstrate things that they've already accomplished, that's what gets them the job. That's what gets them I'm sorry, this little robot, man, this vacuum robot be throwing me, man. But anyway, that's what gets them the scholarship. That's what gets them the opportunities, is off of demonstrated accomplishments. Okay, come on, little vacuum. I need the vacuum under my desk right now, because it's definitely hectic. And you see how I can get down. I got tons of school stuff underneath there, man. I have so many things underneath there. My fucking, oh, excuse me. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse. My freaking laptop bags up underneath there, and folders and all types of stuff. So I need this vacuum to come through and do its thing real quick. So excuse me. Excuse me. So what I was saying though is black people get the opportunity, they get hired, they get that scholarship based off of demonstrated achievement. So with that being said, you know what I mean? Kamala Harris, I cannot support her. There's nothing about her, nothing about my son, or pretty much anything that she stood for. You know, she tried not to legalize weed and continue to send people to jail for weed. Like that's just one thing right there that just when you make choices in life, history is gonna happen. Time is rolling by if you like it or not, and today will soon be history. So when when you're making choices, you definitely want to be on the right side of history. You definitely want to be on the right side of history. And with these things, if you like her or not, you can definitely say she was on the wrong side of history. And the fact that she tried her hardest to keep men in jail, especially minorities, men of color, and those things don't fare well with me. They don't sit well with me. You know, it's terrifying to know that she enacted these laws and these fucking these bills in one state. Like she said, she was the top cop. That terrifies me because she's gonna leave the country. That terrifies me. That terrifies the hell out of me. She's gonna enact laws and in situations that we're not gonna be able to ever reverse. For real. So boom, with all of that being said, with all that I just said being said, right? Now let's flip to the other side of the coin. You got Pence and Trump. Now, as far as exciting the type of emotion that is going to take for us to have change, they do that for us. They do that for us. Like they do that. I cannot deny the fact that they excite enough black people to say we not with that. They make Obama, Bill Clinton, even to a certain extent George Bush, he had a calming factor over the country. They have a calming factor over the country. And the only reason I say George Bush is because of the 9/11 situation. Like after 9/11, he had everybody was behind Bush. If you were white, black, or indifferent, you were behind what Bush was offering. You were with Bush. So with that being said, Bush Jr. I'm talking about Bush Jr. With that being said, there hasn't been a president in my lifetime that has excited so much hatred. And with hatred definitely comes the voices and the people who stand up and stand out and want change and are going to fight for change and for justice and equality as the unjust and the unequal are getting thrown in prison for protesting and things of that nature. And a lot of people they want to try to separate the rioters and the protests, and there's a lot of people who don't want to separate the rioters and protests. I'm not trying to take that stance on either side. All I'm trying to say is Trump makes people want to get out there and talk. Trump makes people want to get out there and for the good or the bad, however you want to slice it or dice it or whatever the way the pie, fills you up. Trump makes people want to talk about the change. That he pisses people off, man, and he is the embodiment of what a lot of Americans hate. A lot of Americans, not just Black Americans or minority Americans. I don't even know what that necessarily is to be a minority in America because we're all like something else. So I don't know exactly. Like that's really just a way to it's not necessarily a way to group up a lot of people on the bottom. It's a way to single out who's on the top. That's where that word minority comes from. It's not who is the minority, it's who isn't. Real. A lot of people say, well, this is the minority and this is for the minority. What them. We need to keep our eye on the people that consider themselves not the minority. Those are the people that are worrisome. Those are the people who obviously are, what the rest of us are standing up against. And last night I was watching this thing about the first 1,000 years of Christianity, right? And it was talking about Saul, which a lot of people know Saul is he was a savage. In this day and age, he would be considered a rioter. He rioted in the name of Jesus. And this was right after Jesus died. Like I'm talking about they probably knew each other on other circumstances. It says in the Bible that as Jesus was getting stoned, Saul, who ended up changing his name to Paul, was in the crowd. It says he was in the crowd when he was watching them getting stoned. That's what it says in the Bible. But they were in the same circles so much that I believe that they would have been around each other in other situations before I would believe that they had conversations with each other. And I'm saying that to say, that's just my personal opinion. It doesn't say anywhere in the Bible that Saul, Paul, spoke to Jesus in any dinner or at a banquet, or it doesn't say that anywhere. It does say that he was in the crowd when Jesus was getting stoned, though. And I'm saying that to say that Saul was, one of the main people going town to town and persecuting, especially in Rome and the cities around Rome, Syria and Lebanon, and just a lot of places surrounding the Mediterranean Sea. He was killing them. He was killing them left and right, until one day he was struck by a light, fell on his ass, and said, "The Lord is our Savior." And with that, he excited a lot of different emotions. Some people were like, "Wow, the Lord can be so strong to change this man." And some people were like, "Are you kidding me? He was just on his way to go kill my wife. Are you kidding me?" No. So, and I feel like that's the case with Trump. I feel like that is the case with Trump. I feel like he, for the good or the bad, if you like him or not, he gets the conversation started. He gets the conversation started because you're saying he's so racist, or he's getting the conversation started because you say, if you repeat what he says, which I don't even want to repeat it, but I will, which he says that he's done more for black people since Abraham Lincoln. And he said that shit multiple times. Multiple times. It's not, he didn't just say that one time. He said that in multiple press conferences, multiple briefings, and I feel like on his little, if this was a regular year and he could campaign like a regular campaign trail, he would be saying that shit left and right, that he's done more for black people. Can you believe that? That Trump has done more for. My son is a teenager, right? And just so you guys know, I have my weed card. I have my weed card in the state of Arizona, so I don't want to hear anything about me smoking marijuana. If I was drinking Pepto-Bismol or if I was taking my cancer medication, you wouldn't have shit to say. So I don't want to hear shit. Okay? But this is my medication, and fuck you. So, with that being said, can you believe that they say Trump has done more for black people than Abraham Lincoln? Question. All right, we're about to get the Q&A in here in a second. All right, yeah, look, we're not gonna do it right now. That's gonna be one of the questions. So think about that. All right, let's go. Get out my grill, bro. Get out my grill, bro. It's not that bad. This is live, bro. This is live. You can Bitcoin us right now. Let's see how this ends, bro. I'm cutting his fingers off later. All fingers coming off. You see how he looked down? Fingers coming off later. This is gonna be. You can Bitcoin how this ends, though. Okay. So if we can do something like that, if you guys want me to cut off half his dreads, we can do that. That can be done. Okay. Live. I got the utensils. Somewhere I got some wire cutters in the back.
Oh, he planned this for about a year.
Yeah, this is the young McComb look right here. He just put this on right now. This is like a few days old, maybe a week. This McComb look right here. I feel like he wants to. Yeah, see, I don't know what that was. I don't know if he was grabbing for a banana or if he was trying to throw a football. Like that was terrifying in all aspects. Is there one of these? I don't know. I think he's left-handed too, so I don't know. Anyways, right? Okay. Don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please support and subscribe in this time of pandemic. Tyleaks T-shirt marathon charitable organization. Whew, that's a mouthful. That is definitely out here helping people. So please, on a serious note, please subscribe and please show some love. We're donating T-shirts to Oh man, my mustache ain't looking the best right now, man. You know, that's that quarantine cut. That quarantine cut. Yeah, that's that quarantine cut. Hey, but look though, on some real, on a serious note though, please support, man. The charity is doing great things for people, man. Doing great things for the people that are now our frontline workers. These teachers, man. The T Marathon for this semester is going to stand for the Teachers Marathon. The teachers have a marathon. They need our help. They need our support, and that's what Tyleek's T-shirt Marathon charitable organization is going to provide for them. We need your help. We need our platform to do something for the local schools, K-12, Arizona Virtual Academy. Shout out to them. Shabu Elementary, Shabu School District, and Washington School District as a whole. Shout out to them. ACA Academy out there in Surprise. Shout out to them. And there's a lot of unincorporated cities out here. Wickenburg, Kingsman. No, son, Phoenix is not unincorporated. Oh, yeah, this is Arizona. He doesn't want me to let you guys get confused. This is Arizona I'm talking about right now. They need help, man, and we're trying to give that to them. We're trying to provide them with shirts. Every school that has uniforms, we're gonna set up something. I'm trying to think. I don't want to tell you guys a lie, okay? But I'm trying to think of the exact dates, and we still have people we're trying to communicate with. But that's our goal for this year, is to get every single student in Arizona, in the state of Arizona, at least two free school shirts. And we got other events going on. We're gonna use some of this donations to get us some hand sanitizers, get proper. See, because it's this pandemic. Sorry, I don't mean to stutter, but this pandemic has just highlighted things that are actual other problems, and there are problems in the home. There are problems in the home that are bigger and beyond these kids' control. And it's not their fault. It's not their fault, man. And there's too much money being thrown around for our generation, our next generation, our future, our generation Z, the I generation, for them to be hurt, struggling in any way. They are the future. Okay, so we are putting out to that. We're definitely trying to put ourselves in a position to where we can help everybody that we can. That's the goal. Okay, that's our goal right now. And the way that you guys can help, the way you guys can help is look in the link below. Hit our GoFundMe. Hit us on Facebook. You can definitely make a difference, man. You can make a difference in these kids' lives. You guys can. I'm sorry, you guys gotta look at my big head. I'm sorry, I'm trying to look at something. You guys can help us make a difference in these kids' lives. I don't want to make it seem like I'm not passionate about that topic right there, because the teachers are our frontline workers. Teachers are now our frontline workers. They never sign any. There wasn't a box or anywhere they signed on their application that said that you will be the frontline worker. That's not the case. That never happened. Okay, so we need to support them as such. Now, what happened with the Walmart workers and all of that was a tragedy, 100% a tragedy, and they thrust it into working on the front line for fucking $8-9 an hour. Excuse my language, but just I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And Trump has passed laws. Trump has passed executive orders to make sure that these meat markets and Walmart and all of these places stay open. Executive orders for them to stay open, but if any person gets sick, they have no accountability to it. They don't have to. They don't have to help. They don't have to deal with it. You can't sue them, and they're trying to pass that as well with the hospitals. They're trying to pass it with the hospitals. I got a lawsuit right now against one of the hospitals, which in the lawsuit that Trump, the executive order that Trump is trying to, not the lawsuit, the executive order that Trump is trying to pass will not allow me to continue my lawsuit until 2025. Now, I could be mistaken on the day, but I'm pretty sure it's 2025. Now, that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. And I can't help but to feel like the same fate is about to, come on the on teachers, and they need help. They need help. They need our help. All right. So with that being said, please reach out. Please check out the links on this channel. Donate. Help us out. We need it. We need your help. We definitely need your help. Without you guys, we're not gonna be able to make it happen. Let's see what's happens next, man. I'm just trying to, but I'm trying to figure out right now, but because it doesn't look like we can go live. Like it doesn't. I don't know if I'm streaming or not because I got it pulled up, but it won't let me watch it though. So I don't know what's up. You should pull it up on your phone so you can watch it.